Worst case is 150. My base case is 250. And in an obscene bull market, because everybody's buying, driven by a change of regulation, then it could go as high as
Something big is happening with crypto this week, and we'll talk about altcoins. There's a reason XRP and others are pumping. Highly recommend you watch today's whole video, but it's official. With Bitcoin just closed its highest month in history. So there's never been a bigger Bitcoin monthly candle. In fact, to put it another way, Bitcoin has nailed something never seen before, 26,400 BTC price upside in a single monthly candle. And with this momentum, what can we expect next? Well, looking at the latest data, you subscribe to Altcoin Daily to stay in the know for the data. The US Bitcoin ETFs bought over 71,500 Bitcoin in just November, and this wasn't even the biggest month. And zooming out to even the other participants in the markets, so not just the US spot ETFs, but also adding in Bitcoin mining like Mara, public company Bitcoin mining company, and MicroStrategy, Bitcoin supply and demand monthly view, the hodling increased for MicroStrategy, Mara, and the ETFs versus the new BTC supply. So how to read this? This right here represents the amount of new Bitcoin that's mined into existence each month. And this is what was bought in just November by just 3 major public US entities. This doesn't even take into account what's happening globally. And just so everyone is aware, MicroStrategy bought the entire next year's mining reward in the month of November alone. I'd imagine he isn't done. December should be quite interesting. By the way, I love this perspective. I'm going to show it. I'm going to like it.
What I like about SUI is...
And while the bigger news today is about altcoins, let's be real about why this is happening and what other publicly traded companies are realizing.
So as this adoption takes place and is capped at 21 million, I think it's going to continue to grow as a reserve for the individual. And the first big group of shareholders actually in Apple were not institutions. It was the retail person that had a brokerage account at Merrill Lynch, bought an iPod, and turned around and said, I like it so much I bought the stock.
Right.
Now the top 10 shareholders show up as being institutional names, like Warren Buffett having a big position. But before then, it was predominantly retail. That's what's been driving the adoption process of Bitcoin. It's decentralized. And that's very, very significant that no oppressive government can come in and confiscate your bank account.
And again, watch today's whole video. There's many altcoins making news, but XRP just smashed through $2. XRP tops $100 billion market cap, reaches 2018 levels as Ripple's stablecoin, RLUSD, close to approval.
And you're coming here with sort of good news, I guess, for people who have been following what you do. You could be launching your stablecoin a bit faster than most people thought.
Well, we've always been kind of consistent that we're going to do everything we can to launch this year. Everything Ripple does is in conjunction with regulatory approval, licensing, and so a key issue that we will continue to make sure we are partnered with U.S. regulators before we go live with the stablecoin. We'll first issue it, we expect, in the U.S., but we think there's opportunity for stablecoins globally.
Saturday's move came following a Fox Business report that the New York Department of Financial Services had indicated to payments firm Ripple that their stablecoin was about to be approved. And how this changes things, Ripple will be allowed to legally offer the RLUSD token to the public if approved, with a possible launch date of December 4th. And how will this affect the XRP price? I would say indirectly, this very much benefits, number one, any news out of Ripple. Great to see if you're in the XRP army, because they've been so stifled these last few years due to the SEC. But I would guess that traditional banks using Ripple's software would just naturally want to use Ripple's recommended stablecoin, and the more people using Ripple software will then in turn use XRP.
If I dip, you dip, we all dip. Now eat that dip and get yourself some nachos while you're at it.
Whoa, wait, was that Joe Biden video real? Or was it a deepfake?
My son has some Parmesan you can use.
Well, actually it was made with crypto, specifically DeepfakeAI. Create deepfakes instantly, the very first of its kind in crypto and on the internet. They're sponsoring this segment of today's video, so I can share with you some big news.
I've already seen a lot of deepfakes of me.
But you've probably already seen them. they've actually been starting to get some major coverage on their own. People making deepfake AIs of Andrew Tate and Andrew getting mad at it.
And you can make videos pretending to be me. Now they're so anyone who believes them's a dummy. DeepFake AI app.fakeai.io. Anyone who believes them's a dumbass.
So this is the very first deepfake project on the internet and in crypto where people can generate deepfakes within seconds. I'll show you. But just looking at the growth milestones as of multiple months ago, total videos generated over 80,000, total users 8.5 thousand, videos generated via their Telegram bot 55,000 versus videos generated through their website app 25,000, meaning their Telegram bot is seemingly the preferred way. Here's a tutorial on how to do it. I'll link this down below, but you can see that right in Telegram, you can select your characters. Maybe you want to make a fake Michael Saylor, maybe a Cristiano Ronaldo, or create your own and start generating your video. And they also have something called Zero Shot Model. It's now out to the public. This is where you need only 10 seconds of audio to create a realistic deepfake voice. So if you have just 10 seconds of audio, you can start generating these deepfakes. And anybody that wants to try this can go right on their website. I'll link this down below. But then you'd go directly to the app, and then it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, this is their video tutorial. I'll link this down below as well. And all this powered by crypto and the fake AI token. Quick piece of news for Ethereum. Ethereum ETFs see record $333 million in inflows, outpacing Bitcoin funds, meaning Ethereum is still very much in play. Spot ETH ETFs in the US saw record daily inflows on Friday, another sign that the second largest cryptocurrency is gaining momentum as a catch-up trade after vastly underperforming BTC this year. Again, this is another signal that altcoin season starts now. We talked about this in yesterday's video. But a big reason for this, I believe, that Ethereum is in such catch-up mode is that almost the day after Donald Trump got elected, the ETH ETF inflows went crazy. And we're actually starting to see a little momentum here, because Friday was the 5th consecutive session with net inflows for the group of ETH ETFs and concluded the second strongest week with over $455 million in net inflows. And keep in mind, this week, due to Thanksgiving, was a shorter week. We have blockchain ICP with a growth milestone. Is ICP the fastest blockchain in the world? This chart is looking at max transactions per second, and we can see ICP clearly winning, then Aptos, then Solana, then Algorand, etc. I think this is a great metric, but to me, any new blockchain has, and ICP is not a new blockchain, but I'm saying any new blockchain, TPS is not a problem anymore. Transactions per second were very much a narrative of past cycles, but like Solana will be able to scale as new users come on. Cardano, not even on here, wonder why, Cardano people. But Cardano definitely will be able to scale as fast as it needs as more people come on the network. The key is, will we start to see dApps, decentralized applications, developers flock to this chain? I'll keep my eye on this. And even though I'm more of a Solana holder, I'll always try and keep you informed on the whole market. SUI seems to be outperforming Solana. Some people call it the next Solana.
What I like about SUI is what they're really trying to do is the team came out of Facebook, or Meta, where they built the Libra project that was shut down by every government in the world. Not joking, they were literally told that they were not going to do this by everybody from the World Bank to the BIS to all the major central banks. And the team left. And they started, one group started Aptos, the other started SUI. They rebuilt the Move language they invented for this. And they built an incredibly sophisticated chain. But the point being is, it's really bloody fast. The latency of the chain is less than 1 second for finality, which is, if you think half the stuff, it's like minutes. The latency is fast enough for gaming, financial markets, that kind of stuff.
By the way, both SUI and Sol and almost any altcoin mentioned in today's video available on exchange partner Bybit. Sign up right now with referral code AltcoinDaily and grab a $50 sign-up bonus to buy altcoins. Limited time, but if you're trying to buy altcoins, $50 sign-up bonus with referral code AltcoinDaily. Also, many of you have been asking me where new altcoins launch. Paid Network is definitely one of the blue chip launch pads in this space, I think. Keep in mind, I am a token holder. I'll always be transparent.
In the past month, Paid Network is the #1 launchpad in the world. Of all times, it's a top 3 launchpad, and my goal is to make it the #1 place for crowdfunding in Web3 in the world forever. Huge ambitious goal.
Anyway, something to keep on the radar. Like always, see you tomorrow.